Hey guys, how are you all doing? How am I looking blurry? How are we all doing? Happy New Moon once again. It's an open discussion as you come in. Let us know as you come in. And please don't forget to give me my thumbs up. Hey, girl. I haven't come back to reply your text message. I just said, let me sit down here. If nobody come on, then I can go back on my phone. Hey, baby girl. So sorry to hear that. It is well with you. That's a story of life for you. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Like the thumbnail said, no problem, no problem. I'm glad to even see you. I wasn't expecting you, but like, let me just come up. Let me just come up and leave it run there for a few minutes. If anybody comes in, fine. If no one comes in, fine. I'll just share one or two words, then continue with my day. I'm gonna get my knitting very soon. So the plan is sit down and knit. If anybody join me, we'll have a chat. If nobody join me, I continue with my knitting. So thank you all for coming. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you all for coming in. Feel free to give me my thumbs up. Let's have some chat, chat, chat. Let's have some chitty, chitty, chat. I hope you guys are having the best day so far. My day was nice so far. Had a little bit hula hoops, but it was okay. Thanks be to God, nothing happened without His knowledge. So, guys, as you feel coming, feel free to give your girl a thumbs up and let me know when you're in the building so that I can acknowledge you and say hi. Like my beautiful Bonnie is already here. Like the topic says, when things are not going the way you plan, what do you do next? Come in, let's talk. So it's an open discussion. Share your own view. When you find yourself that things are not working the way you plan to save €1,000 in a month. And unfortunately, so many things came up and you're not able to save €1,000. What do you do? Do you forfeit the whole saving of €1,000 or you save half and look forward to achieving it the next month? Or if you plan to go on a diet like I am and you happen to go under the drill for a day or for a meal, you happen to eat junk. What do you do when things are not going the way you plan? What do you do? What is your strategy? Do you pull back and re-strategize, or what do you do? So that's just an open conversation I want us to have tonight. I don't want to just come up and talk, talk, talk. So I'll be looking very well at the chat so that we'll keep ourselves going, talking as we go. Bonnie said, when things don't go well, I hide and cry. Okay, that's okay to some extent. But after you've hidden and you've cried, what do you do next? You can't cry all day. You can't cry all your life. And you can't hide all your life either. You didn't even save some for me. I know there are days like that, it happens, and you just want to eat. That's comfort eating. I'm an expert in doing that, trust me. I comfort eat a lot. When things are not going my way, I just find junk and I eat, 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 eat. Yes. Yes, that's what I want to hear. That's where I want our conversation to go. Let me pin that comment so that anybody that is coming in will see it. When all things are not going the way you want it to go, after you've hide yourself, you've cried, you have to pick up yourself and go. Because shit always happen in life. Trust me, shit. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word, but that's the word that came to my head. Shit. Things go wrong all the time. So we can't hide ourselves and keep crying on it. We have to pick up the pieces and go. So that's one of the things I want us to talk about. So Bonnie has hit the nail on the head straight up right from the start. So as we wait for other people to tell us what they do when things don't go as they plan, but Bonnie have rounded it up nicely. She has rounded it up very nicely for us, right? Yeah. You see, so you're making up for the whole bowl of cheesecake you ate last night. I know. We can't cry all day. True. So, but sometimes it's difficult to think about, oh, my laptop battery is going. Cuckoo. 1 minute, let me plug it before we go blank, 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 blank. Sometimes in the middle of our pain, we will not think of that life must go on. That's another part of grief I would like us to talk about. Just 1 second, let me plug the laptop. If not, you're going to go. Oh, that's another part of grief I would like us to talk about. We'll go into it. Because when griefs hit you, as face of first stage, you are in the stage of denial. You deny, no, 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 this is not happen. This is definitely not happen. There at some point you get angry, or sometimes you start accepting it. So there are 5 stages of grief, and we all go through the 5 stages in different form of way. So it depends on how you're able to handle your grief, especially in the area of losing someone. So it's difficult. So it depends on individual to know how to handle their grief, because at times, trust me, you feel as if this is the end of it, like there is no any light at the end of a tunnel. This is the part that I want. Anyway, cut it out of the back. So let's just talk about it. When you feel as if there is no light at the end of the tunnel again, oh, everything you see around you is just darkness, pure darkness. When you talk about pure darkness, what do you do? What do you do? Oh my God. I know life goes on. Yeah, it's good to like distract the little girl, but apparently she may not even understand what is going on for her right now. Or she just know that there are so many people loving her, giving her whatever she likes, but she won't really understand. Like the fact you tell her that mommy is going to heaven, she'll say, oh yeah, mommy is going to heaven. But does she really understand what that means? I know. I know it is quite hard. It is. Especially when you don't have your family, your loved ones around you. When you don't have your loved ones around you. Hey, Destiny, how are you? Thank you for coming in. When you don't really have your loved ones around you, it is difficult to be able to cope in a situation of grief or looking after a loved one that is sick. But we always ask for grace and wisdom from God to be able to continue going. It's not an easy journey. Trust me. It is not. It is not for even 1 minute. But like we always say, everything happens for a reason. And the most amazing part of life is that nothing happens without God's knowledge. God's knowledge. Grief is something that we all go through at some point in life. The way I was taught about grief is not just about you losing a loved one. Grief could be about you losing your phone. Grief could be about you losing a friendship. Yeah, I do that a lot as well. I'm kind of a person that I'm very emotional, so every little thing brings me to tears. Every little thing brings me to tears a lot. So I try to so much avoid the point of cheering up when it's not necessary. And what I do is just look away or try to get something to distract myself. But when I realize the power of shedding tears, how good it is for you to cry and to clean up your soul and to look forward to the next stage in life, I begin to allow myself to grieve, to allow myself to cry. It's okay to cry. Crying is not a sign of weakness. Crying is not a sign of feeling less powerless or feeling anything. You cry because you need to clean your soul. You need to clean your soul. I could be watching a short 2 minutes video on my phone, and the next thing you see me boiling crying. Definitely, the emotion has been aroused towards what I'm watching. But definitely, what I got to understand is that it's a pile up of emotions where I've been trying to be strong when I'm supposed to cry, that I didn't grieve towards certain things, or something happened and I'm trying to be strong and be good. Oh, I can't show any sign of weakness right here. I need to be strong. Then I boiled it up. So the 1 minute video I'm watching that is cheering me up, bringing me to tears, it is an emotional video, but the main underlying reason why I get cheered up very easily by emotional stuff on the TV or on the phone or when I see people on the street is because I've brought up so much emotion in me that when it was right, when I'm supposed to have cried and share out my feelings, I didn't do that. So that's one of the reasons why you get easily teared up, easily get emotional when certain things. Someone can just make sure say a word to you, and you just go bumpalistic and you start crying as if the person have taken away your life. Why some people can say like a million worse words to you, and you don't budge. You're like, you know what, whatever, and you walk away from it. But you could just see somebody could just say one word that touch a nerves in you. The word doesn't even mean anything in the first place. But because it triggers some emotion inside of you that you hidden for a while, then you go boom. You explode like a time bomb. Let me read this comment. My cousin passed away a couple of days after my I had all the kids here and so I know I can imagine. They don't understand. No matter how much, even though they are there in the graveyard when they are the parents is being buried and they see the parents going down the thing, they still don't understand. I think a child, as any child under 10, doesn't understand what it means that a family or someone is dead. They don't understand death. I know the people say that from the age of 8, 7, 8, kids do understand, but I don't think it's all kids that understand death and grieving at the age of 7, 8. I think even till the age of 12, 13, before they understand. They understand what really is to lose a loved one. They will still be referring it as they have gone to heaven. Yeah, true, they've gone to heaven. But do they really understand the concept that they will never ever see that person in their life again? Yeah, so that's it. Losing your phone could be some form of grief for you too. It is a huge, it is. I don't even know how to explain that to kids. No, they don't. Honestly, they still really don't. I don't think there's anything you can really say to like explain to them. This is the story in grand. This is what is happening. It's just with time. By the time they grow up to that 13, 14, 15, then they start to understand the concept of death. So by that time, their mind has been matured to the stage of understanding. Oh, there's this thing they call when someone is dead, you will never see them again. This, that, that, that. So it takes a while for them to really understand what it means that somebody has passed on. Just pray anyway that God will give us the wisdom we need to be able to train the kids up the way they should go and be the right support system for them as they grow up to understand what grief is. Because if you model grief the wrong way for kids, they'll grow up seeing it as if that's the only way, which is not good. You know, kids are just like sponge. They absorb whatever you say to them and they keep it with them for a long time. Yeah, true. That is just it. Because it's very hard for you to sit down in the place where someone is crying and you don't start crying with the person as well. I know some people are very strong that they can withstand it when someone is crying, they don't get carried away and start crying. Honestly, I can't. When I see someone crying, even though I don't understand the reason behind their tears or what is the main reason why they are crying at point in time, I still get teared up before I now understand what is the problem. That's why I don't like seeing kids crying around me because I try as much as possible to calm them down to make sure they're comfortable. There's no any particular reason why the tears or the cry is coming. So uh, that could have been so draining for you too as a person because you've not had the proper experience of taking time out to grieve yourself, to understand, to be alone, to while away the pain because you have to buckle up your own pains now to be able to deal with the take care of the kids, to be there for them, to be the right support system for them. But everything happened for a reason. Just try as much as you can. When you feel like you're crying and you're doing this, you're hiding, it's part of your healing process. You just need to let it out. Don't wait until when you get frustrated before you release it. At any given point in time, like you feel like, oh, I need to let go. Call yourself, cry. Like the comment you said, after you finish crying, clean your eyes, come up and say the show must go on. Where the problem is when you, after you've cried, you remain in that spot, not picking up your pieces, not picking up your responsibility to continue the day. That's where there will be a problem. That's where there will be a problem. But if after you've cried, you're able to stand up and face the next agenda of the day, then you're doing a good job. I know. Because in the midst of someone grieving, someone passing away, I know what it takes. You just need like total silence or so. Total silence, total silence, total silence. You don't want another person screaming down your head. But at the same time, they're kids. They don't understand what is happening for you guys. So if you like, you be moody there and be doing there. Once their needs to be met, they will come running. I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. So you just have to be the adults around them and support them the right way you can. Don't mind me, I keep watching up. There's a match going on. I don't even know which two teams are playing, but they're just doing a penalty shootout. So that's why my eyes keeps looking up, looking up. You know the shootouts, once one person lose it, oh, 1-1. They both have lost a penalty. So it has balanced up now. But now you're making me feel like eating cheesecake. No, I'm not making any cheesecake. I think I'm just gonna go and bin the remaining ingredients I have in my fridge so that I will not be tempted to make it. Because I have everything I need to make a cheesecake in my house right now. And I could just stand up and go and make it within the next 20-30 minutes. Then it will be ready for me to eat tomorrow. But no. Comfort, be a good girl and stick to your diet. See, this is me trying to take all my plans of my diet down the window. I've been a good girl all through this week. Will you believe it that I've not eaten bread the whole of the week? And just simply cutting down bread out of my life for a week. I will, girl. I'll keep remembering you now whenever I'm trying to break my code of diet. You see, one place I notice when I'm adding weight is in my chin. You see, I start having double chin. Like literally now, I'm actually bending it to see the double chin, but it's not showing up. That means I've literally lost weight. You see, my poop poop chick is gone down. But if you see me the last 2 weeks, you could literally like feel these two things like jiggling, and then my double chin is there showing. But at least thanks be to God, it's going down a bit. So I have to keep up. I weighed myself yesterday and I've actually lost 5 kg within the space of 3 weeks. So I'm super, super excited. I hope I keep up. If I keep up the good work for another 3 weeks, I think I'll be done coming down from the 70 that I found myself in, which is ridiculous. I need to come down to my 60s. Yeah, I'm just seeing that your comment now. To always learn to release your emotion. I'm just learning that now in my adulthood. You could imagine me boiling up all the pain, the fears, everything that I've gone through for all those years. I kept it within myself. It's now in my adulthood that I'm learning how to release. release everything, not to hold it back. Yeah, have to try as much as you can. Oh yeah, I've tried. Like I've cut down having sugar in my tea for over 5 years now. So when I'm having normal tea, I don't put sugar in my tea. The only thing I put sugar in when I'm having is coffee. I haven't gotten to the point of drinking coffee without sugar. And I don't drink coffee that much. It's only like when I'm tired and I need to keep my energy level up, that's when I drink coffee. So if I don't drink coffee, I have no business to do with sugar. That has helped me a lot. And for the last 1 week now, all I've been eating is salads. Like the 1 week now that I've cut down on the carbs. I've cut down on the carbs and I have cut down on eating bread. Normally I have bread for breakfast. Then my dinner I may have a little bit of carbs with vegetables. But all through this week now, I've only been eating salad. I've not eaten any proper carbs yet. And my energy level is still okay. I'm not feeling dizzy or anything. So that means I have so many stored up fats that my body is using. So before my body will start craving for carbs and all that, by that time I must have shed a good few pounds off me. Then I can now start taking one or two carbs to balance up my energy level. I know, I know. It was literally mine too. I started learning how to release my emotion 5 years back. Yeah, literally 5 years back. That's when I've learned the importance of releasing my emotion. You don't drink tea or coffee, so what do you drink, girl? Hot chocolate or latte? I always drink my tea or coffee. That's good. I don't think I did CPD CPD CPT CBT. I don't even know the kind of counseling I did. I think it was just a generic counseling just to like talk natural things. I don't know if she put me under a specific counseling or anything. Yeah, by the time you release it, you kind of you free your mind a bit. You free your mind a bit, like before, oh my God. You learn to live life. You just drink only water. You don't drink hot drink. Mm. Even through the winter. You know when winter comes and it's very cold and freezing everywhere. You don't take hot drinks. I better go get my knitting because I promised you that I was gonna knit so that you see my. That's good. Don't hold on to any pain. Oh. When I realized and I let go of any kind of stupid pain I was holding on to, that's when I became free. And you will see I'm glowing. Literally, I don't have any makeup on. This is just my skin. The only thing I put on my face was just to do my bra. I could see the glow in my face, in my skin, becoming lighter. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be killing myself keeping any form of heartbreak or anything. You drink hot water with a little bit of sugar. Oh, that's nice. We're a tea drinker in my house. It's just because my husband is not at home now. By this time, we would have been going on our third cup of tea. but he's not at home today. So anytime he's at home, by the time we sit down here after dinner, from let's say half five, 6 till 10 o'clock before we go to bed, we may end up having 3 or 4 cups of tea before we go to bed. Ah, my dear, before I be giving myself unnecessary wrinkles. I noticed that the last few days, anytime I try to laugh, you see all those wrinkle coming up there. I was like, me. I need to get rid of any of those wrinkles. I saw a video like someone doing this, like massaging your face, lift it up to take out wrinkles and all those things. I've been trying to do that to see if it will like take away. You know when you're laughing and your face go quicky, and you be seeing wrinkles there. For the last few days, the thing has been annoying me like shit. I was like, really, am I getting that old? Your mom said you're not a child. Why? Because you don't drink tea or coffee. Mm. I know I'm not, but I don't know. I think I've been stressed a bit the last few weeks. So I think the stress is now making me look kind of in a funny way. So I like, no. I have to do something. I was supposed to even do a face mask on myself this evening before I go to bed. Or maybe I'll do it tomorrow when I come back. Yeah, it does actually. So maybe I think I'll do the face mask tomorrow night. Just to give myself some extra glow. Not that I need it anyway. I was looking at myself in the mirror this afternoon before I went out. I was like, what is all this glow? I just see myself just some glow. Girl, that's what I'm doing right now. Just chilling. I'm going to go and get hot water bottle now. Even though it's not hot, it's not cold, but I just want to be relaxed, put my feet up. I'm going to go back, sit into the chair, bring my blanket, get my knitting, get my hot water bottle, get myself as comfortable as possible for the next 30 to 40 minutes while we chat and I knit. Then I can now go to bed. So give me a minute. I'm right here. I can still be talking. Just pour out my water bottle and get some. I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can hear you. Let me get my blanket. So this is my scarf that I'm knitting. I'm coming with just 1 minute. I'm using to snack. Peanuts. I'm not supposed to be eating at this time. I just need to drink just water or something. Oh, you'll be going in 5 minutes. Are you still here or are you gone? I didn't see that. I was not carrying my phone with me. Are you still here or you gone? 5 minutes. That's one. When did you say 5 minutes? Oh, oh, okay. You see the ground bit. I want to snack on peanuts. Peanuts coated with pepper. Thyme sweet chili coat with peanuts. And this is another coated peanuts with spicy coated peanuts. So those are what I'm going to be snacking with. Then let me show you my scarf that I'm knitting. Let me open it and show you all the patterns. It's tangled up on my headphones. Okay, 2 minutes more. I'll show you my scarf. See, it's already, I just need to do few more. Just few more, and then it will be round. It's already round my neck, but I just want it to be long enough for me to fold and tie and all that. So I've gotten a round neck already, so I just need a little bit longer so that if I want to fold it into two or anyhow. So that's it. I did different patterns with it. So I'll be here knitting. Anybody that come in, you can say hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love knitting, yeah. I've knitted so many things: baby blanket, baby scarf, socks, shoes, name it. I've knitted a full outfit for a baby. But the last few years I've been lazy with my knitting, so I've not knit for a good 5 years. I just picked it up early this year or last year. That's when I started knitting this. But I kept stopping. I wasn't knitting it. I wasn't paying good attention to it. I just sometimes randomly pick it up like that, like this. So when I have a free minute, I pick it up and do it. I normally wouldn't bother picking it up to do it. But today I choose to knit a bit at home. So I'll be here knitting when you're gone, Bonnie. Anyone that come in, feel free to let me know you're here. Then we can chat away. Thank you so much, Bonnie, for keeping me company. You're always a darling, darling. I don't know what I will do without you. You always come in and keep me company for the evening. But thank you very much. Thank you, my darling. God bless you. Talk again soon, okay? Okay. I'll be here. I'll leave the thing running. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to relax here till when it's time for me to go to bed. taste all my two peanuts. I'll just be here knitting away. So if anyone comment, do let me know. I'll be checking the comments from time to time to notice if anyone comment or when if Bonnie is back on. Until then, I'll be knitting my knitting. Maybe I may end up finishing the bowl of wool that I have today. Never can tell. What other handwork can you do? If you can knit, if you come into the chat, let me know. Let us, the knitters, rub mind together. Do you think knitting is for old ladies alone or young people should knit as well? I think that's another stream I should do, asking that question so that I can address my knitting lovers. That's me making good use of my evening now. Knitting myself a scarf before winter comes. By the time winter comes, I'll have a nice warm scarf for myself.